Can you guys hear me okay? I am in my bed. Because this is who I am as a person. And I have my mic set up on this dresser and my ring light, and I have my camera sitting on top of a box on a tripod because I want to be comfortable, okay? Because I come first. So, welcome to all signs. Welcome to all signs, you guys. We're going to be doing July 2023 predictions. These are going to be quick messages. And I think that for the rest of my time here, I'm just going to, most of the time, do quick messages. Why? Because I don't feel like sitting here for 4 hours. You know, I just honestly don't. And so I'm just not going to. And so if you want to get your super chats in, then I suggest that you get them in earlier than later, because I don't want to sit around here and fart around with you guys for that long. I love ya. But I love me more, and I like my alone time. Okay? And so that's what we're going to do. What's up, Complexity? What's up, Rick, Michaela, Alice, Power of the P? Thank you so much for the first super chat question. Hello, Codis. Thank you. I even have my hoops in. Okay. What's up, Michelle? No. Oh my God. Michelle Lee. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Scorp Love. Yes. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and do this. We are going to start out. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to put this on this side. Maybe I'll just put it right down here. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I'm going to be doing July 2023 predictions. Okay, these are general readings for the general zodiac signs. I read for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If one doesn't resonate, oh well, you move on and you look at your other placements. If it does resonate and you'd like to get a little deeper with me, okay, not like that, then you can visit BrattyTarot.com and you can book a one-on-one Zoom call with me, or you can book a pre-recorded reading. I am doing super chat questions. If you don't know how super chat questions work and you would like to know, or you're a newcomer, go to a newcomer, go to BrattyTarot.com and look under super chat rules. And then if you guys want to check out my new creative writing page, all of the content produced and written by me, I'm going to go ahead and leave that link in the chat. Shout out to Rick Astor, who kicks ass every single day in the Dragon's Lair here on YouTube. He is head dragon. What does that mean? That means that he has authority here. That means that he can kick your ass out. That means that he can hide your messages. That means that, with all due respect, if he doesn't like you, you gotta go, okay? So make sure that you're showing Rick Astor the respect that he very well deserves. Thank you, Rick, for being here. Yeah, I got my hoops in, honey. What's up, Stacy? Yeah, Michelle, I'm so sorry about that. I'm just, IQ just isn't that high. No, I'm just kidding. Divinely guided. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I absolutely love to write. It is my favorite thing in the entire world. Okay, besides eating. I'm just kidding. No, writing is definitely my favorite. All right, guys, so let's do that. Newcomer, fresh salad, just a little, no, I'm not going to make that joke. That's just so inappropriate. So I was just, nope, not doing that. And thank you, Little Wing. So let's go ahead and start out with Aries. Okay, let's see what's going on for Aries in the month of July 2023. Rick Dragon Daddy. Wait, what? No worries. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so Hierophant in reverse is your overall energy for the month of July. Not my favorite, I'm not going to lie. Let's see, 7 of Cups. The 8 of Cups in reverse. I got to kind of sit up a little bit. This is I feel a little uncomfortable. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay, so you have the Hierophant in reverse, and this is your overall energy kind of for the month of July, which just isn't really my favorite. I don't know if you just don't want to commit to something, because I see that 7 of Cups there, and I'm kind of feeling like, oh, okay. Do you have a lot of options in July? If you guys are single, you may very well have some options in July. Be careful of drinking too much, partying too much, smoking too much, having too much sex, or, just do whatever you want. I don't really care. Be careful that you are not wearing rose-colored glasses when it comes to a specific partner, because I feel like you don't see the total reality of a situation, especially if you are a feminine energy. That may be the case, but I kind of feel like you know that, because that Queen of Cups is in reverse, but you also have the King of Cups there. So there could be somebody who you may feel like is very much meant for you, but you feel like you can't really see the reality of it. Is this person really for me? And what I seeing, is it a reality of who I think that this person is? But whatever it is, you really don't trust what it is that you're seeing, even though there's some kind of mutual love here. So for some of you that are single, you may be, getting together with somebody and ending up in a committed relationship. The Ten of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. What's the High Priestess in reverse? Aw, thanks, Carol. The Hermit in reverse. I'm not going to lie, this kind of feels like paranoia. Listen, I'm not saying that you're totally wrong, but I'm also not saying that you're right, bitch. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like you're making it harder on yourself than you need to. And I think it's because you keep going back and forth between your intuition and your neurotic mind, Like you're having a freak out about something that you don't really know. And I'm not going to lie, whoever the masculine is seems to have genuine feelings for you or seems to be genuinely in love with you, but you're having like you won't fully commit to something because you're not sure if what you're seeing is real, And a lot of the times that happens because we don't really trust our intuition. We can't trust our intuition because maybe we have sabotaged ourselves in the past, right? So when we feel like we see somebody for who they are, but we ignore it because we want to be loved or we want love or we want to love, then we ignore it and later on we find out that we were right the whole time. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of one of those things where you end up breaking up the relationship with yourself over time. Just like cracking at it like a rock until it kind of crumbles, And so I think that there's maybe a little bit of something like that going on, although there is some kind of love situation, whether you're already in a committed relationship or you're going to be, there's something there and it's genuine, but you don't trust it. So maybe needing to work on yourself a little bit. You may end up like walking away from this person or getting too freaked out. Yeah, I feel like you end up walking away. So I'm going to be honest with you, Aries, especially if you're a feminine Aries, okay? With that Eight of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords in reverse, listen, dude, I feel like you do walk away from this person because you don't trust it. Totally understandable. Maybe you're right. I don't know. But from what I'm seeing, the King of Cups is in the upright, and so it seems pretty genuine to me. But what ends up happening is that you go back and you're like, well, wait, and I feel like this person kind of has their defenses up a little bit. They're laying some boundaries with you because they're kind of looking at you like, okay, well, you can't keep leaving and then just coming back here, and just leaving me high and dry. I feel like this is somebody that genuinely wants to marry you or stay committed or be committed, but you're in this energy of like, no, 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 no. It's like somebody trying to drag you by your hair to commit to them. Six Swords in reverse. You just keep going back like a bad habit, but I don't think it's a bad habit. I think you have bad habits that are now affecting your love life negatively, which I can understand. Okay? Then you have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Tower. Oh, honey. You just can't help yourself. The Star in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse. No, 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 no. Don't make me be with someone that loves me. Don't make me be with the person that loves me. Two of Swords in reverse, the Tower, the Star in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. You may end up sabotaging an actual relationship that is genuinely good for you because of some kind of past trauma that you've been through, which I also can totally relate to and understand. But I feel like you are sabotaging this. And why do I feel like it's you? Because the Tower is you, my darling. You are Mars. The Tower is Mars. Mars represents Scorpio and Aries because that is the planet that rules those two signs. So I feel like this is you. You are actively and consciously deciding to sabotage this and burn it to the ground because there is something that you're still not healed from. So just be cautious. And I don't feel like it almost feels like you have friends in your ear, people in your ear that are trying to tell you, like, dude, like, relax, and you're not really having it. Let me see something. Give me one more. So this is somebody, Asher, thank you so much for that super chat. So I feel like this is somebody that I asked what their intention was, right? Just because I wanted to be sure. And I see the Eight of Wands, I see the Justice, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords. I swear to God, it's like this person is trying to, they look at you like, oh, this could be my wife or my husband or my man or my woman, or like it's a genuine level of commitment. And I feel like they want to do right by you, but they make it to this point where they become indifferent because you are acting different or because you are being crazy, you know, to be fair, which I totally get, you know, don't come for me, honey. And with that Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, this is very interesting to me because I see 999. I'm wondering if this is somebody that wants you to get out of your head about your own insecurities with that Nine of Swords in reverse and that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Or you feeling like, especially if you're the type of person where you're like, oh, I just know I'm never going to get what I want, or I'm never going to get what I want out of this relationship, or I feel like I have to overcompensate, or I feel like I, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel like this person wants you to do that. I feel like they just want you to be yourself. Okay? God forbid. So, thank you, Aries, so much for sticking around. Hope that helped. If this reading resonated and you'd like to book a personal with me, visit BrattyTarot.com. Also, if you're into creative writing, you can check out my page where I write and produce all of the content myself. I went ahead and put that link in the chat box. So let's go ahead and do Taurus. Make sure that you guys get your super chat questions in before the clock runs out, okay? All right, let's see here. Show me at Taurus. What's going on for Taurus in July 2023? But that seems to be, I don't know, Aries. Jesus. That seems to be the big focal point there. All right, what's going on for Taurus in July 2023? Two more shuffles. Last shuffle. Well, hello, Andrews. What's going on for Taurus, July 2023, please? The Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, Taurus, I'm just not, that's not doing it for me, honey. Ten of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles. Why don't you go sit over there with Aries in your straight jacket, okay? You know, you're freaking out, man. Honestly. Carmen, everybody hashtag Carmen right now. Carmen right now. Carmen right now. Carmen, thank you so much for the $50. Everybody hashtag Carmen in the chat. Make sure that you say hello to her. She is an Aries. Don't be afraid. She's still a Taurus rising. So she's all about that harmony and love and money, right? Clearly. Okay. Thank you, Carmen. I love you. Queen of Wands in reverse for your overall aura in July. Okay, there's something clearly that pisses you off. It either makes you jealous, you know, anger problems are coming to the surface here. Okay, and I'm guessing that I'm gonna find out why. Tell me about that. Ten of Swords in reverse. Reversed. Ten of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess. I knew it. That's what I heard. Three of Swords in reverse. I knew it. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, you know, I'm going to be honest. Okay. Of course. Duh. So with that Ten of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse, I genuinely feel, actually, hold on. Can I be? No, I'm not going to keep asking for permission. Okay, so I think that you feel like you're over someone or you're over something from the past. But honey, it crops back up and you go right back to square one. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's something. It's something that you've tried to overcome before. And you pretended like you were over it. Oh, it's not a big deal, right? It is. And you're having a little bit of an Aries reversed moment, right? So what is Aries in a negative context? Aries people that are, especially Aries rising, but that are not high vibrational or that are not evolved, they're kind of like the toddler or the child that you see in Walmart, like flicking his boogers and stomping all over the floor and having a tantrum on the ground because his mother won't buy him Skittles. You're having like that moment. But it's because you felt like you were over something, but intuitively you know that you weren't, and now it's like you're being faced with it. You know? It's like, all right, let's be, can I be super cliche? Can I ask permission to be cliche? It's like, you think you're over your ex, right? You're like, yeah, whatever, right? As if. And then they show up in your inbox and you're like, oh my God. You know. So you're having a moment. Yeah, Page of Swords. What did I say? Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Some type of repetitive cycle. The Hermit in reverse. The Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands, man. It's something that you thought was going to last for a long time and it didn't. And underneath the surface, it makes you feel like shit. Now, however, whatever this is, you have taken some time in the past, like before now, before July, before right now when we're talking, where you've been able to heal yourself and kind of come out of it the other side, but you deluded yourself into actually thinking that you were. I don't want to tell you you're not okay. Of course, you're going to be okay and you're fine, but it's like that. You know, I have some trauma, right, around somebody who, like, did not pick me. Let's say it like that, right? And it wasn't like a lover thing. It was like a family thing. And, like, it had been years. And this person, CODES, actually, in the chat, goes, well, what would have been different if they would have chose you? And I just started bawling, bro. It had been like years. And I was like, dude, what the right? And I thought I had been over it. And I wasn't. And I feel like you've deluded yourself with distractions or something like that into thinking that you are, but you're like not, you know? But it's interesting because I see you coming out of this successfully. I see you putting in an effort towards something. What's that? 10 of Wands? The 10 of Cups, focusing on family. There's something that you're finally completing, especially with these two tens. I love to see this. There's something that you're finally completing. You're reaching the end goal. You know, you're good. You're surrounded by people that are supporting you, loving you, etc. And because of this, whatever this is, you have created stronger boundaries within yourself or for yourself. The Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Four of Wands. Ew. The Empress in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Why is that King of Wands in reverse? The Temperance. You know what it feels like? Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. It feels, sorry, Jazz, thank you so much for the super chat question. It feels like somebody thinks they can have you. Oh God, please don't fall. It feels like somebody has assumed that they can have you. You know? Like, this is somebody that feels like they have it in the bag, or they can be with you because the money that they spend, Knight of Pentacles, or if they just work you long enough and play page, that they could get you to be with them or in a relationship with them or something like that, or to go out with them, you know? Oh, I got it in the bag. You know, it's very like Leo in reverse, you know? It's like the kind of guy that takes you out on a date and all he does is talk about himself, and like you both leave the date and he's like, wow, I had a great time, and you're just thinking like, okay, yeah, you did have a great time, you know, like, so I don't know, that's what it feels like. I feel like this is completely separate, although it could be the same. Okay, so, and it's something that you feel like isn't true to you, but you're just kind of going with it. And I wouldn't do that, because now you're getting a lesson that's being taught to you all over again, where it's like these boundaries that you implemented are now being brought down because somebody's showing up with a false sense of confidence, and it's like making you like, oh, okay, no, don't do that, you know. All right, so Taurus, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If this resonated for you, make sure that you visit BrattyTarot.com to book a personal reading with me. I do one-on-one Zoom calls, and I also offer pre-recorded readings. If you are into dark creative writing and the visual arts, I have a channel called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. I produce and write all the content myself, and you can click on the link that I just posted in the live chat, okay, if you want to check it out. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on for July. Make sure that you guys all get your super chat questions in. Karmic Karen, thank y'all. You rejected an Aquarius? Yeah, but have you ever rejected a fire sign man? Oh my God. Ugh. It is just awful. Rejecting an Aries male especially is literally like trying to take a piece of raw steak out of a pit bull's mouth. Like, all right, relax, dude, you know? I'm dead, Carmen. It's like, all right, you know. But I'm a Virgo, so I'm delicate. Just kidding. Oh. I'm about as subtle as drumming on a trash can. What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for July 2023? 2 more shuffles. Hey, Sean. Thank you, Aphrodite. What's up, Courtney Renee? Good to see you, baby. So good to see you. All right. That's true. God. All right. Come on, Gemini. Okay, you're in the energy of the star. Following your north, your true path. You know? You could be sharing something with the world. You're healing yourself. There's hope there. The Page of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. All right. Well, it looked good. So let's see. The Page of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. What's triggering this? 8 of Wands. You're going to end up having some kind of conversation in July that's going to piss you off. It could be some crappy news. What's the news about? The King of Cups, oh God. But it's in the upright. So either somebody tells you that they are in love with you and it pisses you off for whatever reason, or, I hate to say it, or you find out that somebody that you want loves somebody else or something like that. All right. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, and you're stuck on it too, honey. You are stuck on it, stubborn on it. I'm not going to lie, Gemini, I love you so much, baby. But I feel like, because you're in this mood of like trying to heal yourself and peace, man, you know, and then you get this news and you're like, ah, you know. You know what I mean? So this is pretty straightforward. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, Gemini, baby, I'm so sorry. The Three of Wands in reverse. The Tower in reverse. My God. Oh, but you knew though, didn't you? You knew. Like, this is something that you kind of already intuitively knew. Like, you kind of knew it was coming, or you knew this was going to happen, or whatever the case is. It pisses you off. Why are you even telling me? I already knew. I don't need to hear it. You know, it's like, dude. And so there's this sense of you maybe getting a little jealous. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Getting a little jealous or pissed off, you know. Even if it's not jealousy necessarily, but it makes you lose your patience, because what's happening is you feel like you're reliving something all over again. And you're like, oh my God, like, why are you bringing this person up to me? Or why are you reminding me of this? You know? And you could also end up making an impulsive decision that's going to screw something up for you. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's something that has already happened before that's like being brought back. And you're like, oh my God. I mean, think about it, guys. I didn't even think about this, but Venus will be retrograde. Venus is in its shadow period right now. You know, not to bring astrology into it, but Venus is in its retrograde period right now. And it's going to be retrograde until September, and in its shadow period till I think October 4th or something like that. So a lot of rethinking friendships, contracts, the way that we look, our appearance, our lovers, how we view love, you know, wherever Venus is going to be transiting in your chart. And so it's like things being brought back up, things being brought back for a review. That's what a retrograde is. It's a review of something. The Magician in reverse and the Ace of Wands. This is a little bit of a mixed bag. The Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, for some of you could have an opportunity to buy a home or to move somewhere or invest into a home or something like that, or even a party. Super random for some of you. The Magician in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's this sense of you know what it feels like? It feels like something throws you off your game. You know, you're going about your business, you're doing your thing, and you're in the star mode where you're healing yourself, and then something's brought back and it makes you doubt yourself all over again. You know, but that's the thing, is when things are brought back to us, it's the universe or God, whatever you believe in, trying to tell you, hey, you need to look at this. You need to review this. Is this still healthy? Do you realize that you're not over this? Do you realize that you haven't closed this out in your life? And so, I mean, there's a big inspiration for you. You're getting motivated because you realize that you're going back to that place again. You know, and it could just be that you're hearing from an ex, to be honest, and it pisses you off. Because it may be somebody that you're in love with, okay? Or somebody that's in love with you, whatever. And with that Four of Swords in reverse to the Ten of Pentacles, for some of you, you have a wound around money or just commitment and relationships in general. Like, especially if you've been abandoned or left or cheated on or whatever, okay? But I do feel like your money is going to get better because this motivates you to make a change. Like your money or even a relationship status. Like you're going to be focused on your legacy more than anything and what you have going on in regards to that. But I feel like there is a stress around this Ten of Pentacles. Like, oh my God, am I going to be alone forever? Is this business going to take off? Am I going to be able to buy this home? And I feel like, yes, I feel like it's good with whatever it is with that Ten of Pentacles. But you have to not allow this, whatever this crap is, to bring you down and pull you down. You have to allow it to inspire you. You know, that's what chaos is for. That's what anger is for. It's like gasoline that you put in your human vehicle to keep going. But you have to use it like that, because it's either like this, right? Anger, sadness, spite can be used like gasoline in your human body that is the car to your life. And you can either use it to help you get ahead, or you can pour it all over yourself and light yourself on fire. Totally up to you. All right, so Gemini, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, www.brattytarot.com is where it's at. I offer one-on-one Zoom calls, and I also offer pre-recorded readings. If you are into creative writing, I publish, produce, and write all of my own content, and you can click on the link in the chat box that I just put there in the live chat to go check it out and subscribe. All right, let's do Cancer. All right. Thank you so much, Courtney Renee, for the super chat question. All righty. Make sure you guys get your super chat questions in. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for July. To spite fire. Oh, buddy. Last shuffle. Show me Cancers. Seven of Cups in reverse. You're either making a choice that you've been taking a long while to make, or you're giving or getting a reality check. And I'm feeling like this is your energy, so maybe you're giving the reality check, or the rose-colored glasses are coming off. The Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Wands. Okay, I don't even want to clarify, but we have to. All right, so tell me about that Knight of Cups. By the way, shout out to Carmen for this deck. I love this deck. Okay. The Six of Swords, the Five of Wands in reverse. Look at that. This is cute. Oh. Why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? The Magician in reverse. So I feel like you have been through something. Either a creative block or a fight with people that you love, or you're trying to figure out where home is. Maybe literally, but like metaphorically, who's my tribe? Who's my person? What am I doing with my love life? What am I doing with my creativity? There's something that you are kind of moving on from, something that is negative, like conflict, arguments, your ego even. We all have an ego, honey. It's not a big deal, okay? You need an ego to get through life. And with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician in reverse, you may be utilizing your love life, or you may be utilizing your creativity in order to overcome something, in order to resolve something within you. Because there's something that's happening where you feel like at times you have to overcompensate, and it's coming from a place of self-doubt, or you feel like you do too much, or you feel like sometimes you do too much because you feel not at one with yourself sometimes, or you may feel like some kind of manifestation isn't coming quick enough, so you kind of start to get down on yourself a little bit. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. There's not like a whole lot of clarity in regards to what it is that you're doing. How are we doing the Six of Swords and Six of Swords? The Star. You're healing something. It feels like you're being enlightened, or I also feel like you're being realistic as well, which could be a good or a bad thing. It just depends. Shiza, thank you so much for the super chat question. You may be sharing something creatively with the world, and that could be very healing for you, especially if you have any self-worth, self-value issues. Tell me about that Two of Swords. The Three of Wands, okay. The Knight of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Why the Nine of Cups in reverse? The High Priestess. So I kind of want you to be careful, Cancer, because you may be doing something just to make yourself feel better. You know, I'm seeing like, and like that's not always bad, right? But it may be something that's not necessarily good for you. You know, like vices that are not good for you. Tell me one more about the High Priestess. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. There's something that you've been avoiding talking about for a while. And you're finally mustering up the courage to find out the truth. And it's something that you feel like you've known all along. And I feel like if you go looking for answers, you're going to find them. I don't even really want to clarify what this is because it just feels so intrusive, like I'm intruding upon your space, you know? Oh, it's something that you've seen. You may find out that somebody has like an addiction or something. Or like somebody was with you or your friend or somebody was doing something for selfish reasons, but it's like something that you already know, unless you're doing that, okay? Thanks, Lisa, and thank you, Alexandria. Let's look at that four. Oh my god, no. All right, I'll take these two. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. I don't need all those. Thank you, Signs and Sinks. Why the Four of Pentacles? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is a really weird reading. The Ten of Wands in reverse, the Judgment. Oh, is somebody being honest with you about something? Thank you, Alexandria, so much for that super chat question. It feels like somebody's being honest with you about something. It's almost like getting something off of their chest, or you are. But what's interesting, especially if this is about a person, it's almost like it brings you guys closer together. Because I have the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles in reverse clarifying the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Unless you're the King of Cups, but for some of you, okay, I just have to say it. With the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, some of you are getting married or entering a very serious relationship of some sort. But I feel like there's also a fear of like taking a risk of some sort, and it could be because of finances, okay? Or because somebody has too much on their plate, but there's something that happens where somebody's honest about something. It almost feels like a confession, like Seven of Swords in reverse, but it brings you and this person closer together. Can I just ask why? Like, even though it may be viewed as negative, you know? Because you don't want to lose this person or they don't want to lose you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, no. And the Chariot in reverse. The Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles. Because somebody wants you to trust them, and so they feel like they need to be honest. If you're the feminine. Somebody, I feel like, wants you to trust them. And so it's like, and I feel like they're trying to be trustworthy. Like, they're trying to be honest with you. So, that's what I got for you, Cancer. Cancer, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading, make sure that you visit www.brattytarot.com. I offer Zoom calls and pre-recorded readings. If you are into dark creative writing, I write and produce and edit all of my own content. And you can check that page out and that YouTube channel out with the link that I just put in the live chat. Okay? So let's go ahead and go to Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Show me Virgo. What's going on for Virgo, July 2023? Show me Virgo, July 2023, please. Show me Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for 2023. Hello, Rach. Show me Virgo. Make sure you guys get your, oh my God, I didn't put in Leo. Oh, Leo, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, my babies. All right, sorry about that. I don't know why I skipped Leo. That's so weird. No, that read was for Cancer. Carmen! Everybody hashtag Carmen right now. Carmen right now. Carmen right now. Carmen right now. Carmen! Thank you so much. That's so nice. I'll always love you too, idiot. Can you guys please hashtag Carmen in the chat, okay? Also, head bitch in charge over here. Shout out to Carmen, bro. Look at her. Over here throwing her money around, trying to slip ones in my panties. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm so sorry. I'm just joking. All right, Leo, let's see. Show me Leo for July 2023, please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. The moon in reverse? Oh, honey, what's going on here? The Nine of Wands. You know, you feel like you're winning. You know, you're winning at life. You're winning. You're definitely having some conflict. You know, there are some things that I feel like you don't totally trust. Some friends that you don't totally trust, or you're kind of getting in the... It's interesting because I'm getting like alpha vibes, alpha bitch vibes, alpha male vibes from you in July. Because it feels like you have some people that are trying to start drama with you, or are trying to like get in your business, and you're like, bitch, I've come all this way. I've come all this way on my own without anybody's help or something like that. And you're trying to tell me what, you know? It's kind of, yeah, see, the Fool. The Fool is Uranus energy, which is like, I don't give a fuck what you think. You know, that's what it looks like to me. I heard, fuck your feelings. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is like a energy, I don't care, alpha bitch, alpha squad, alpha male energy. And you are, I feel like there are things that you may have suppressed for a while where you're like, all right, dude, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, shut up. You know, that's what it feels like. You know, and don't get me wrong, I love my dad, but I didn't see him for years, right? Because I like dipped out for my own personal reasons. And then I had been doing my YouTube channel for a couple of years, and then like he would get drunk and call me and start making suggestions about my YouTube channel. And while my ego isn't big enough to like be like, screw off, you don't know what you're talking about, I'm just like, dude, like I got it, you know, I got it, you know, just, and it's almost kind of like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. All right, let's see. The High Priestess in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Cups. What is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? The Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, what's the High Priestess in reverse? Be careful what you share with others. I just want to say that, and the reason why oh honey, what's going on here? The reason why I say that is because I feel like you may share something that you're doing or that you're planning or something like that, and I feel like it's just a bad idea. I feel like you should shut up about it. Like, you know, it could be somebody, it could be something like totally innocent that you say in passing. And I just feel like you just don't need to say it. Like, shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't say it. Even if it's something negative. Like, and I know y'all know this, right? Like, even if you're trying to succeed in some way and you come out and you say, you know, let's say you made like a huge sale. And then you're like, oh God, I'm so happy I made that sale, but I really hope this person doesn't come back and try to return it and then I lose my commission on it. And it's like, shut up. And then what happens? 2 days later, they return it and then you lose that commission. You know, it's like, stop talking. Stop talking. Shut your mouth. Okay? I'm saying that because I love you. Yep, 9 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. It's going to get in the way of your success and you're going to start getting in your head. You know, just don't talk about things that are nobody's business but your own. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Cups in reverse. King of Wands, King of Swords in reverse, and the 3 of Wands. That's interesting. You know, I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a little bit of a loner vibe. 10 of Swords in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. Man. There's a little confusion around somebody that, or people that used to like emotionally support you or support you in general. And you're kind of feeling like you got to drop it. There's this sense of you feeling very confident in whatever that decision is, and you don't really feel like you need to talk about it again. Nope, this is it. Don't care. Dropping it. That's it. Last word. Because I feel like with that 3 of Wands, this is a very like dominant energy, you know? What I say goes. That's it. I'm not looking for suggestions. I'm not looking for your answer. Because I didn't ask you a question. You know, it's... So, I mean, you're definitely taking the reins. I would definitely shut your mouth, though, like, about certain things. I don't think that you need to tell everybody your business or about what's going on in your personal life, your financial life, none of that. Just you know, it doesn't mean you can't talk to, like, a CPA, right? A financial advisor. It doesn't mean you can't talk to your best friend about, you know, people that you really trust, but don't go, like, blurting shit out on the internet or I don't know, whatever, okay? Just be cautious with that, okay? Because it feels like there's somebody that you feel like you just cannot give another chance to, like in any capacity. Like, no, bitch, never again. Like, you're not even willing to like admit any of your faults, you know, if there are any. Okay. You're like, no, don't care what I did. Sorry, I'm over it. Bye. Moved on. See ya, you know. So, thank you so much, Leo, for sticking around. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I offer one-on-one Zoom calls and pre-recorded readings. If you are into creative writing, I write and produce and edit all of my own content on my new channel called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. And if you'd like to check it out and subscribe, you can just look in the chat box below. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Let's do Virgo. Oh, thank you. Good vibrations. All right. Let's see. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please. Show me Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. What's going on for July for Virgo 2023? Show me Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for 2023 of July. Ten of Wands wanted to show its face, but let's see. Alrighty. You're in the energy of the Death card. Okay, so some endings going on. You're doing it. You're initiating it. You are making a lot of changes in your life. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. What's that World in reverse? What's that World in reverse? Okay. So at first in July, you're delaying ending something because you don't want to miss out on the opportunity, or you don't want to miss out on the money or something like that. But the thing is that there's another thing that's better for you, but you're having a hard time making a decision in regards to what to choose because you've already invested so much time in one thing, whether that's a person, but you want to be in a new... No, ma'am. I'm going to snap on your ass. Don't even screw around like that. Sorry, but she almost knocked down my expensive ass camera, honey. And there's this sense of you kind of just winging it. You're not really making a decision at all because you don't know what the right decision is, and you just want to have peace in your life, which is fine. I understand that. But I also feel like it's more so coming from a place of comfort and not wanting to change something. I feel like it's time to end something, and that's why, yeah, I told you, you're delaying something. I feel like you even have people that are trying to advise you. The Three of Swords, the Strength in reverse. What's that Three of Swords about? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Be careful of your finances, dude. Be careful of your finances, okay? I feel like there's a big change that you need to make, especially in regards to your finances or business or work or something like that, but you could be delaying it because it's like you don't want to deal with new, or you're so invested in this other thing, or whatever it may be. And so there's something here where you need to make a decision sooner than later, I feel. There could be some issues around your finances or around the work that you're putting in towards something, and it's kind of making you lose your confidence a little bit. And now with that Two of Wands, you have a decision to make. You have a decision between an old path and a new path, or it's like you're at a fork in the road. It's like, okay, you want to be content, then be content with that Nine of Cups. That's fine. You know, you can be content. Absolutely. But when you're on your deathbed, are you going to be like, damn, I wish I would have took that opportunity, or I wish I would have went this way, or, I mean, that's really only for you to decide. There's something that you're suppressing. That Moon is on top of that Queen of Wands, which makes me feel like there's something that you really want to go after, but you're suppressing it, or you're putting it off, or I'm too scared. The Moon can also be about fear. Like, listen, love you, Virgo, but stop being a pussy, okay? Like, I'm a Virgo, okay? So don't come for me. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, maybe not what you want, but what you need. Okay. The Seven of Cups. There you are. The Seven of Cups, the Hermit, the Five of Wands. You're having a big internal conflict about who you are and what you want. Yep, you're confused. You're confused about who you are and what it is that you want, baby. You don't trust it. There could be a relationship that you're in that you don't trust, or you're just having a hard time freeing yourself from the constraints, the mental constraints that are you. The Seven of Cups, the Hermit, the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. It feels like you are illusioned about who you are. You know, it's like maybe you've been a janitor your whole life. Nothing wrong with that, okay? And then somebody like hears you singing in the bathroom one day and they're like, oh my God, I really want you to try out for my music competition, my singing competition. You're like, no, 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 right? You have like a fear of being on stage, or, you know, like that's what it feels like. It's something like that, but you are going to end and you are going to make the change because the death is your energy. The death card is your energy. And so you're having this internal conflict about who you are and what you want and how far you can go. And there's a little bit of confusion, but I feel like you're going to end up dropping something to take on this new opportunity. Okay? You don't trust it, but I don't really care because you just need to change something. Virgo, it was a pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading, BrattyTarot.com is where it's at. If you're into creative writing and you would like to view my new writing channel where I write and produce and edit all my own content, you can check out Where Dead Flowers Bloom on YouTube. And I just put that link in the chat, okay? All right, guys, make sure you guys get your super chat questions in before the time is up. All right, let's see. Happy Friday, Karma Sutra. Hold on, guys. Okay. Lori! Just a second. This is very serious. Hey, did the grocery people come? Okay, can you tell him just to come in here and just throw a bottle of water on the bed? That is completely impossible. Yeah, they left it. Yeah. Anyway, when you get it, can someone just throw me some water? I'm like stuck in the bed with that little desk thingy on my lap, and so I can't really move. Okay, I'm parched. Okay, bye. Okay, great. Sorry about that. All right, Libra. All right, what's going on? Sorry, Jazz. All right. I heard that song, Leah. What I got and what I got, no what. I don't know what it's called. What's going on for Libras in July of 2023, please? Show me Libras. Well, I would do it for someone. I just need a waiter or a waitress. I need a server up here while I'm doing my job. Okay. You're in this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. You're working hard. You're perfecting your work. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. That's really weird. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye. Oh my God. Thank you. All right. Bye. That's pretty weird. I ordered groceries and they are not here. So, but it says that they're delivered. So, sorry about that, Libra. It looks like you're working really hard. You're focusing on something. You're taking your time. You could be finishing up some kind of work project, maybe a creative project, but it feels like it's something that could make you money, that will make you money. But you're trying to make sure that it's done right. You're not trying to screw around. You're very much taking your time, you know, but you're taking your time because you want it to be right. There's something here that may be against your morals or your values that piss you off. What is it? The Knight of Wands. I feel like you get approached by somebody. Somebody that just kind of comes in out of nowhere. You know, not somebody who's super consistent, but somebody who comes into your life and they act like they want to commit, but they don't. Or this is somebody who wants to hire you for a job, but it goes against your morals and your values, or something like that. Or somebody's trying to push something on you that you disagree with, and I feel like you're going to flip out. And so I just want you guys to be pretty cautious. You guys aren't really that way, okay? If you guys are angry, sometimes you guys can be a little bit passive aggressive, but I have seen Libras pop off before, okay? And so this is like a moment of popping off. So just make sure that you're not dealing with somebody that's going to get you out of your character. You know what I mean? So you have the Death in reverse, the Two of Cups, the King of Swords. So what's that Death in reverse? The Judgment. You know what it feels like? It feels like you cannot let go of the fact that somebody just cannot take accountability for something. And I feel like this is something that's separate. But it feels like there's something that someone did not take accountability for, something in your life or something that they did to you. And I feel like you're still hanging on to it, you know? And this, I think this is somebody that you are emotionally attached to, whether that's a friend, a father figure, a lover, an ex-lover, whatever it may be. There are a lot of words being spoken. And I feel like there's somebody here who's showing up in a very loving way, a very heartfelt way. Somebody who is kind of offering you something, taking actions towards you, etc. Someone that's trying to care for you. But I feel like you're still holding on to something that they did. And maybe you have every right. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to hurt you way more than it's ever going to hurt them. And I'm only saying that because I know that from experience. And I've been on both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is somebody that makes you pretty happy. Now, I feel like whoever this is, yeah, I feel like you're going to forgive whatever the issue is, whatever the issue was. I feel like you're going to forgive this person. Or maybe you're asking for forgiveness. But it is something in regards to the past. And I feel like they do end up taking accountability. Or you do, okay? Whoever was in the wrong. What does this person want with Libra? The Ace of Wands. Sex. Okay, but also a new start. I feel like this person is very attracted to you. The Strength in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. And the Nine of Wands. The Star. You don't feel super confident in moving forward with something. It feels like you're pretty guarded because you're still healing. It almost feels like there's somebody, maybe it's a family member, you know, maybe it's an ex-lover, I don't know, but there's somebody that's like, hey, I want to take accountability for this. I want to apologize. I want to blah blah blah. And you're like, okay, right? And it makes you happy that this is happening. It makes you happy that this is happening, but at the same time, you're still very apprehensive because we don't forget, right? So it feels like you're pretty apprehensive. Knight of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. You're not really putting in a whole lot of effort, you know. Yeah, somebody's being honest with you. King of Swords. What does Libra want from this person? Thanks, Renegade, for that super chat question. Justice in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in the Tower. Well, you may be afraid that this is going to go down in flames again, or that things are going to crumble, or there's going to be chaos. And it's because you want this person to make something right with you. You feel like they need to apologize, or you feel like they need to be honest, or whatever it is. And so I feel like you are apprehensive to continue something because you're like, yeah, I've seen your likes before, you know, I've seen your kind before, I've seen what you're capable of before, you know. So it's basically, in layman's terms, I forgave, but I didn't forget, you know. All right, thank you so much, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. Libra, if that resonated, BrattyTarot.com is where it's at to book a personal reading with me. Make sure that you subscribe to my new writing page. Put that link in the bio, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements? What's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for July 2023? Also, Rick, I meant to ask you, could you do me a favor when you do the timestamps? Could you actually put the like, so for intro, right? Do 0, 0, 0, and then dash intro. So like put the numbers first and then put the signs. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't mind. Do you mind doing it that way for me this time? Last shuffle for Scorpios for July 2023. Thank you, Rick. The Lovers in reverse. You're feeling pretty guarded, and that's because you're blaming somebody else for your self-worth and self-value issues. You feel like you just can't win, or you feel like somebody didn't choose you, you know? Now, you are coming out on top in some way, but it's a little bit of a battle. And I think that you're feeling a little down just because you do feel like you keep losing in a situation. But that's the thing, is you're not. Because the Nine of Wands is like coming out on top even though you're bumped and bruised. And so I still feel like you're coming out on top. What are you doing, Valeria? All right, I don't know. She's paranoid. So let's go ahead and take a look. God, this freaking table. The Devil in reverse. Okay. I'm not taking all those. Tell me about that Devil in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, you're starting to realize that any kind of immaturity that you're still holding on to, or any kind of like adolescent way of dealing with something, is actually causing you to fail. And that could be with the way that you handle relationships. Two of Cups in reverse. That could be a lack of understanding on your part. It could be the way that you handle money. And so the good thing is that you're coming out on top with whatever it is. And the good thing is that the Devil is in reverse, which is telling me that there's something that you're readily aware of that you need to change. something that maybe you're attached to. So you could still be attached to the past, attached to a past relationship that didn't work out, attached to something that happened to you in your childhood. And I totally get it, right? But it's like you also realize that there's something that you need to connect with when it comes to yourself about whatever situation that is. So, for instance, if your parents abandon you, or let's say your mother abandoned you, right? And now you just have this animosity towards women, right? And maybe you don't necessarily know where it comes from. And you've just been really crappy to women your whole life. Okay, I'm not saying that's what it is. But then it's like that realization of, oh my God, it's because my mother left me, you know? And I'm not saying that's what it is. Whatever it may be, you're coming to the realization of how it came about. Six of Swords, Ten of Cups. You're moving on. You're resolving something within yourself. You're resolving something with a family member. You're resolving something with someone that emotionally supports you, or somebody that emotionally supports you is helping you resolve whatever this internal issue is. Page of Swords in reverse. Yes, I am live. Why the fuck does she keep calling me? Oh my God. Page of Swords in reverse. Sorry about that. Eight of Wands. What's that Page of Swords in reverse? The Nine of Cups in reverse. Can I be honest? Because I'm going to be. You're going to get to a point where you're going to, even though you have been abandoned by your mother, so to speak, right? You're going to start realizing that you treating women like that, for instance, just for a hypothetical, you treating women like that, or you going about that for the rest of your life because of that, is not fair. Thank you for the water. You're going to realize that that is not fair, you know? And I'm not like hating on you. We all do this. But it's something that you're going to start realizing that you have a part to play in this. Not saying that your mother abandoning you was right, or that you don't have a right to feel like crap, but what you don't have a right to do is, for instance, is treat other women like crap because of that thing that happened to you, right? I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm not saying you're a bad person, dude, all right? Don't take it personally. But I'm saying there's something that you're realizing that you're holding on to, and you're acting it out in your everyday life. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse. The Death card. Okay, well, that's good. The Two of Wands. Yeah, you're kind of on this new path now. You know, you're on this new path now with that Knight of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Death card, and the Two of Wands. Whatever has been hurting your pride, causing you mood swings, being moody, being distraught over whatever, allowing your ego to be or run your life, or the forefront of a certain aspect of your life, you're finally coming to that realization, oh my God, like I can't live like this anymore. I can't do this anymore. You know? And it's showing me that you've been blaming someone else for your own self-worth issues. And that's the thing. Is we can blame people for their actions, but we can't always blame people for how we continue to manifest that in our own life in a negative way, right? And listen, I totally get it. I have been abused and beat up by a lot of my exes and men, and I hated men for a very long time. And I still have my things, don't get me wrong. But I still am, I started watching men, like, and what they had to say. Even Andrew Tate. Listen, I get it. I know, controversial, right? Because I was such a hardcore feminist. And so I started listening to Andrew Tate, started listening to Jordan Peterson. And the reason why I listen to these people is I listen to people that I genuinely knew that I would disagree with, that I would totally disagree with. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to ask myself, was I viewing people this way or viewing the male species this way because of what I went through? And are these things that I'm standing for solid? Could I stand on them for the rest of my life? No. Because, and you know, it's funny because I'm coming out with a video on my writing page called Lucky You, and it's very similar. Like what I'm talking about is very similar to that video. It's something I wrote about. But you need to make sure that you are challenging your own belief systems. You need to be able to listen to somebody else's point of view, or be able to put the shoe on the other foot, or being able to take a realistic view on the way that you see things and the way that you handle them, and see if what you believe still stands strong or if it can actually be challenged. And that's where the ego comes in but needs to leave. Because if the ego stays, we won't even allow our perspective to be challenged because we are resistant to it. The ego can act like a brick wall, and the brick wall doesn't let anything else on this side to implement any kind of change. You know? And as much as I hated listening to Andrew Tate and forcing myself to listen to Jordan Peterson, I actually listen to a lot of what they have to say, you know? And I know that some of you are looking at me like, all right, bitch, unsubscribed. I'm just saying, open your mind. How narrow do you want to be? Or how broad would you like to become? Just saying, you know? So, Scorpio, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading, BrattyTarot.com is where it's at. If you would like to watch my Lucky You video on my writing channel that premieres on Sunday, make sure that you click that little link that I put in the chat box, and make sure that you subscribe because it will be premiering on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Right, Carmen? Carmen, don't forget about it. Don't forget about it, okay? Thank you, Love Light Shining. You are always such a, talk about an ego, honey. You are always such an ego boost in here. Okay, we love that. Now I need some water. Complexity, it's so good to see you, baby. Can you please text me? Like, I asked you that like a month ago, and I'm like, wow, like, I'm embarrassed that I have to ask twice. Thanks. Hello? I don't give my number out to very many people, okay? Sagittarius. Oh, Rachel, thank you. Hey, Jamie. All right, let's see. Let's see. Sagittarius, what's going on? Make sure you guys get your super chat questions in before we get out of here. Alrighty. Sorry, guys. I just did not want to do my reading on my desk today. I was not feeling very professional. I just wanted to chill. You know what I mean? I'm done. All right, let's see. Show me Sagittarius for July 2023. Last shuffle. Nathan! Page of Wands in reverse. Oh, God. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm just going to be 100% honest with you, you know. I feel like you are telling somebody something that is the truth, but it is not the whole truth. And I feel like you don't really care. I'm so sorry. I just feel like you don't really care. You know, it's like bad news bears, but not bad news for me. Bad news for you, buddy. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not going to tell you any more than I've already told you because you just don't need to know the whole truth. That's what it feels like. And I don't even, what's the Ace of Swords in reverse? The Five of Pentacles in reverse. It could be about money. Or it could be the fact that you actually want to get back together with somebody or come out of the cold or whatever. Thank you, Rachel. You know, but it's like, you're not going to tell them that, you know, God forbid, right? Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. There are insecurities around being honest with somebody. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Yep, you're in your feelings about it. You don't trust it. You don't want to do it. You feel insecure about it. You don't even want to force this on somebody. Six of Wands. Come on, honey. Be fucking serious, you know? Be serious. Like, what is this? So, it's interesting to me, okay, because with that Eight of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then the Six of Wands in the upright, right? Because that makes sense. You are telling someone something, but you're not being totally honest. And you're not telling them everything. And you're acting like everything is fine. I feel like you're trying to get somebody's attention by acting like you don't care. But the thing is that you're showing up like you don't care, but you actually really do. With that Queen of Cups in reverse. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie, for some of you, you're kind of like, it's obvious. Like, I love you. I love you, Sagittarius. I love you so much. Yeah, look at this. Oh, honey. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. You're upset, honey. You're in some kind of drama. I love you. I do. Listen, my best friend's a Sag. My mom's a Sag. My daughter's a Sag. Listen, I'm surrounded by you bitches. Love ya, you know. Why is that Queen of Cups in reverse? Let's start there. The Five of Wands. My God, I told you were in some drama. What did I say? I hope you guys are listening. Are you listening? Seriously. You guys are in some kind of love triangle, third-party situation. God, are you at the top of the triangle or are you at one of the corners, like the bottom corners? Because something's going on here. And it's like you're emotionally distraught and you're not saying the things that you really think or that you really want to say because you're just trying to be like, well, whatever happens, happens. Well, what's actually happening on the inside, you know? It's like a lot of the times what we end up doing for the sake of peace in our external reality, because we're trying to keep that peace in our external reality, we're actually creating wars within ourselves. It's like we rather suffer, you know, internally. And listen, sometimes, you know, you just got to do that. You know, I know there have been many times I've been sitting there talking to somebody and I'm just thinking, you're a lying ass bitch. You know, and all I want to do is hit him in the face. But, you know, sometimes you just got to let that war happen inside of your own head, right? I feel like that's kind of what you're doing, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I also feel like you want attention. But like it's like, you know what this reminds me of? And mostly women do this, okay? Me included. When somebody asks you, "Hey, is everything okay?" "I'm fine." Did you hear me when I said I was fine? It's kind of like that. Ooh. Oh. Oh, well, honey, if that's the case. But the thing is who are you surrounding yourself with? Or what are you giving energy to? You know, that is making this happen. Because I have the Devil in reverse here with the Emperor in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Devil in reverse is great because this is telling me that you realize that something is not good for you or that you are stuck on something that is not good enough for your emotional well-being. And the thing is like somebody that you're surrounding yourself with Okay, whoever this is, you either need to eradicate them out of your life, or if it's like, let's say it's a baby's mom or a baby's dad, you're kind of stuck with them for 18 years, right? It's like, and no hate or whatever, but I have one of those. You can get them on Amazon. No, I'm just kidding. I have one of those, and this person will try to trigger me and will try to say things to make me react, not respond, but react. And you just got to ignore it, Because essentially what's going on is when that's being thrown at you, the universe is asking you, hey, do you want more of this? And the way to answer that is if you react to it and you give it energy, the universe is going to automatically say, oh, Sagittarius wants more of that. So let's give him or her more. And so your response or your lack thereof is going to define your life. Because I feel like there's somebody who's trying to control you, trying to blame you for things, trying to blame you for family things, for children things, for whatever, the relationship failing, whatever it is. But I feel like this person wants you to react. And with that Magician, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, I feel like that Knight of Wands is you. I feel like you have all of the power. You have all of the power. And I know that you have all of the power because when people are trying to get a reaction out of you in that negative light, they view you as having the power. And the way for them to take that power from you is by getting you to react in a negative way. Best way to do it. I know because I've been on both sides. Okay? Are you guys listening to me, Sagittarius? Listen to me. Don't be a fool. Seven of Wands in reverse. The Justice in reverse. My God. What's the High Priestess in reverse, dude? The King of Cups. Who said that? Diane? Why is the universe so stupid? You did not. Honestly, that is hilarious. Thank you, Guard Gal. Thank you, Paula Psychic. Psyche, excuse me. Wow. Seven of Wands, Justice, the Fool, the High Priestess all in reverse. Then you have the Ace of Wands in the upright. Unbelievable. Okay, Shireen. Ma'am. Okay. Like I said, what's Sagittarius doing in regards to this? Okay. Oh, thank God. Whew, listen, I thought you lost your fire. Wow. All right, so fabulous. By the way, fire signs, you guys will be having a July 2023 bonus reading, but all of the signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you guys are going to all be combined, but it will have chapters. So one for Aries, one for Leo, one for Sagittarius. I'll be doing that for all of the signs. Okay, that'll be available for you guys on Sunday morning. You are fighting back, but you're doing so in a way that's conducive to you, right? You're not like, you bitch, right? And coming out of character. You're actually pulling it together. And you're coming out on top with that Nine of Wands because I'm asking what you're doing. And it's telling me the Nine of Wands, which tells me that you're winning. There's one extra last push that you need to do. There could be some kind of lawsuits or there could be something about court maybe. Nothing bad. You're going to come out on top, okay? Now, this is general reading, but it says that you're going to come out on top with something. And I feel like you're making somebody else tuck their tail between their legs in some way. Because you may be honest about something or finally release something. Some of you have been holding back on what it is that this person has done to you, or, maybe this person is in another relationship and they're trying to like trash your name to that person. And finally you're like, all right, but you want to play? Let's go. Right. It's like, so you finally let it all out, or it's something like that. Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment. Woo! Time to be honest. Time to be honest. And then you have a new beginning. And then you're like, all right, bye. Thanks. It's a great victory story. So, Sagittarius, it was an absolute pleasure. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, www.brattytarot.com is where it's at. If you're into creative writing, I have a video that's premiering, all edited, produced, and written by me, which is going to be on this channel. I just put the link in the chat. Make sure that you click that and check it out. All right, so moving on to Capricorn. I want to know why this is happening. Oh my God, it's right there. Just a second. Sorry, Capricorn, hold on. Hey, you know that door, like when you come through the fence, like the white fence, and then you go around, and you know that like door that leads into the garage that leads into the laundry room? That's where the bags are dropped off at. Yeah. Okay. All right, love you, bye. Oh, honey. All right, cool. Is it possible for me to get a free reading? So you know what happens when I give you a free reading? Then I have to give everybody a free reading. You go into a store and the manager is like at Victoria's Secret shows up and they give somebody all of their yoga pants and their perfumes for free. And then everyone in line, they're like, well, why'd you give that to me for free? Oh, I just wanted to. Then everybody in line is going to be like, well, I want my stuff for free. Love you, though. What's up, Alyssa? Still love you, though. Rachel. It does, Alyssa. It takes so much energy. You know what happened today? So, I did a couple personal readings the last couple of days, and then today I woke up and I did Capricorn. Speaking of Capricorn, your reading will be out tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a really good reading too. But I woke up, I did Capricorn. Then I went to go do the Fire Signs July 2023 bonus readings, and thought I hit the record button. Did the whole Aries reading, never hit the record button, not one time. Had to go back, redo the Aries reading, redo the intro. Then I had to do Leo and Sagittarius back to back. Didn't take a single break, honey. Then I had to edit the videos, do the thumbnails, and then I had to go live an hour and 45 minutes later. Okay? And that's why I'm in bed, honey. So tired. What's up, Bonnie? What's up, Adriana? All right, Capricorn, let's go, baby. Let's see what's going on. Start my own channel and run out of energy after my day job too. Oh my God, it's so much. And people probably like look at you like, okay, like you're literally sitting there. Like, no, dude, no, you don't get it. It's so much. Thanks, Paula. Oh, a lot of people have been a loyal subscriber, Rachel. There are people with a cupcake by their name, you know. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not trying to be rude. Yeah, and Alyssa, I wish you all the success on your channel. But it's like, you've been a loyal subscriber, well, I've been a loyal reader to you guys, you know. You can look at it like that. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm being like that ass serious though. Like, be for real, you know. Bonnie, Rick can take care of that for you. All right, show me Capricorns. What's going on with Cappies? Oh, the star in reverse. What's wrong, baby? I heard I'm working on it. I'm working on it. See, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to lose hope in like a project because you're working on something that I feel like you're very passionate about, Capricorn. And I don't want you to stop because I think that there's competition in something that you really want, but you have the audacity to do it. Like whatever this is that you're trying to accomplish, that you're trying to compete for, you're kind of losing hope, but you're still pushing through. You're still going after it, which is really what I love to see. The Hierophant, you know, stand on moral high grounds. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's something that you're not quite healed from because the Star in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, this is like unhealed energy. It's like I'm stressed out. I don't have a lot of hope. I'm unhealed, you know, and it's, what is that about? The Six of Cups in reverse. It could be about a child, children. It could be about your past, your childhood, a love partner, something that you're still kind of holding on to. But the thing is that you're not letting it. I keep getting the same message for you. I swear I got it last night in the All Signs, and then I also got it in your weekly about the hero and the villain and the difference between them. And it's like, even though you've been hurt in some way, or even though you're unhealed, you're not trying to hurt other people. You're still pushing forward with something. And I mean, you know, Capricorns, you guys are really resilient anyway. It's very hard to stop a Capricorn. I mean, you guys are the GOAT. You know what I mean? You guys are going to climb that mountain. It might take you a while, but bitch, you're going to get there, you know? And then we have the Fool, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Even though you feel like you have absolutely no support, you're the only GOAT on the mountain, you know? I'm not saying that you don't have support, okay? You probably do. But it may feel like it's all you, you know, like this is all on me, this is all on my shoulders all the time, etc. And it can get really tiring, you know. I really suggest that you take breaks when you can. You have your moments of peace and quiet when you can. The Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor in reverse. What's the Eight of Cups? The Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody may be trying to push something on you, or trying to push you or rush something or try to control you. And I feel like you're going to be like, all right, I'm good, dog. You know, it's like that sense of somebody trying to force you to do something. And for some of you, there's going to be somebody that just pushes you right out the door, you know, whether intentionally or otherwise, because there may be somebody who's like trying to control you. What does this person want with Capricorn? They want peace. They want peace, and they want you to love them. But the way that they're going about it is not the best. The way that they're going about it, it's like... and I'm not saying anybody's doing this, okay? But just like, it was the best thing I could come up with. This is like somebody kidnapping their crush and locking them in the basement and like feeding them and loving them and stroking their hair and giving them movies and being like, eventually you're gonna love me, but I need you to stay down here until you do. So it's kind of weird, you know, and I feel like you're not like, it's as if somebody's trying to control you, and I just don't think that you're having it, you know. Nine of Cups in reverse, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands. Oh, man. I really want you guys to be careful of how you're handling stress. For real. I want you to be careful of how you're handling stress, because you may get into like third party situations, or you may get into debaucherous situations, or you may end up drinking too much or smoking so much weed that you eat 15 bags of Cheetos and then you end up like 50 pounds overweight within like 3 months, or, you're doing something and it's like you have people around you or a person that's enabling it, and it's not good, you know? Um, However, I think that there's something that you're not getting, but it's something that you thought that you wanted. And then you're realizing that isn't what you needed, or that isn't actually what you wanted at all. It's something that you thought that you wanted. And I feel like it's possible that there could be a friend that's inspiring you in some way to take your power back. To take your power back, to be solid, to let go of the past and not sit there in la la land and cry, piss yourself to sleep or whatever. You're realizing that giving something any kind of attention is just a simple waste of your time. You feel like you have other things that you need to do with that Two of Pentacles. You got finances, you got kids, you got a job, whatever it is that you have going on. Tatiana, thank you so much. Mimi and Bonnie Stewart, thank you guys so much. Oh, bitch, I thought that was a bug. We was about to have some problems. So it feels like, you know what it's like? It's like you are, let's say that you get injured. I'm not saying anybody's getting injured, okay? Let's say though that this is just like a metaphor, because I'm an asshole and I talk in metaphors. So let's say that you get injured and you have a festering wound, and then you go to the hospital and they give you antibiotics, and then they clean up your wound and they scrape out the bacteria and then they put a bandage on it, and then I come around while nobody's around, and I'm like, oh hey, like how's that wound? And sticking my finger in it and then putting bacteria in it and picking my nose, and it's like, and then I'm like, okay, bye. And then the doctor comes in the next day and is like, man, what's going on? This thing just isn't healing. Well, who's coming around? You can't heal in the same place or by the same person that hurt you. You can't heal with the same person that hurt you. You cannot have peace in the same place that is chaotic. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to go meditate in this war zone. I'll be fine. No, because that's not how it works. But I think that you know that. And so, like I said, you're taking your power back. Let's do Aquarius. Aw, Jennifer, thank you so much, baby. Thank you for being a dragon. All right, so Capricorn, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can visit www.brattytarot.com. I have a video called Lucky You that is going to be released on my new YouTube channel called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. All of the production, the writing, and the editing is all me. So make sure that you click on the link that I just posted in the chat box and make sure that you turn on notifications for that channel. And also please make sure that you subscribe, okay? Now let's do my aquas. I just saw 222 in the chat. Love that. Make sure that everybody hits the thumbs up button if you have not. By the way, you guys, if I ever say anything that inspires you, that you feel like is worthy enough for shorts on YouTube, I will be super appreciative if you screen record it. I will shout you out, okay, in the description box or whatever. Shout out your channel, whatever it is, if you find something that is very significant, okay? I really need help on shorts. I am so overwhelmed with screenwriting class and my new YouTube channel and trying to get readings out to you guys, weeklies, and also all signs, and trying to study my astrology course and trying to write my screenplay, and with kids and trying to stay in the gym. And so if you guys see anything, can screen record anything that you want to send me for shorts or anything like that, I'd be so appreciative and so grateful. And I will, of course, shout you out in the description, okay? You just have to tell me where to shout you out, right? Let's see. Aquarius, my darlings. Turkey. Oh, thank you, Corabella. Oh, no, Carmen, like, it's all good, dude. Like, we all got our own lives, you know what I mean? Like, shit, whatever, you know, but if somebody wants to help a guy out, you're such a hard worker. That's inspiring. Aw, Rach, thank you. How do you screen record? Do you have an iPhone? There should be, like, if you, like, drag it down. Just Google it. And please understand that, like, if you send me something and I just don't feel like it's worthy of a short, it doesn't mean that I don't think that you're not worthy. Okay, it's just that I'm a Virgo, and so I'm a bit of a perfectionist, okay? And so, you know, I am just a little bit of a psycho with that stuff. I love you forever, Nathan. Forever and brethren. No, I don't know what that was. I'm dead, Key. I'm sorry. All right, Aquarius. I'm exhausted just hearing your list. Right, Lori? Like, listen, honey. It is serious. It is serious. I be tired, girl. All right, let's see. What's up, Garden Gal? All right, let's see. Show me my aquas for July 2023. Thanks, Jamie. Listen to Raging Roses and Whoa, you are so talented. Oh, man, thank you so much. Yes, I love that song. It's definitely one of my favorites that I've ever written. There's some on SoundCloud, too. Exhausted. I really love Exhausted. That's old. That's from, like, 2018. 2017. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. You don't know and you don't care. You feel like you know yourself. You know, and I feel like there's a little bit of delusion going on here, but not in like a bad way. You know what I'm talking about? It's like that delusion of, and this is really like petty, but this is the best example I could come up with. You're going to a party and you know your ex is there, and you have to feel like the most confident and hottest bitch and most intelligent person in the room just so you can kind of keep it together. You know what I mean? It's like you're having one of those moments. And I'm not saying it's your ex, okay? But you're letting go, you're moving forward, feeling like a victim, avoiding change, you know, not being clear on who you are, not voicing your opinion or voicing your opinion. Either way, you're just like, yeah, whatever. It's like you're going with the flow of something. You're going with the flow of something. You're letting go of control. You're letting go of the wheel. Karma's working out in your favor. This is the thing, is that a lot of people think that when they are able to control people and control things and control the outcome, what ends up happening is control acts like an atomic bomb. And what happens when an atomic bomb hits the ground? It pushes everything away from it, doesn't it? So you actually end up getting the opposite of what you want. And that's how that works. So I feel like you are letting go of control, and I feel like that's why the good things are going to come to you. All right, I don't need all of those cards, honey. Like, I literally just need one, but we love that. So, let me see here. There you are. There you are showing up. With that Knight of Cups in reverse, the Strength card, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Star, you're in a bit of a mood. You're not feeling super vulnerable, but you're just kind of hanging in there. You're staying strong. You're holding back. You're not trying to do something out of the norm to gain attention or to create drama or any of that stuff. You may feel a little unsupported in some way, but I feel like you almost don't even care. Like, you almost don't even need it. Like, you could be doing something with your life or creating something or, you know, doing really great for someone. And it's like, maybe you're not getting that pat on the back that you deserve. But this is the thing. This is the thing about good karma. good karma and bad karma, but good karma doesn't always show up in the way that you think it's going to, or even in the way that you want it to show up. Because we can sit there and we can pour our lives and our time and our heart and soul into another person and never receive that love back. But it always comes back around through a different form, through a different person, through an opportunity, through a job, through friends, whatever it may be. And so don't ever regret doing the right thing or pouring your energy, your heart and soul into a person or into a project or something you were trying really hard for. Because as long as your heart was in the right place, you will 100% get that good karma back. It's just not always in the way that you want it, but it will be in the way that you figure out that you end up wanting it in the long run. So it kind of works out. Thank you, Zaza. Queen of Swords in reverse. Why? Queen of Cups. You're a little in your feelings. Your emotions are kind of getting the best of you a little bit, but I don't feel like you're talking about it. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. You're not really doing anything. You're just kind of there. But it's not like you're not... It's like things are happening for you and you're just kind of still. You know, it's like Buddhists say, like, they say, if someone gives you a compliment, you should be right here. If somebody puts you down, you should be right here. This should never move. It should always be solid. And that's what it feels like you're kind of doing. Like, maybe not internally necessarily, but I feel like you're going to work on that because you're able to kind of let go of the outcome of something. Thank you, Zaza. You have perspective. That's the thing. The High Priestess. Solid. Because there's something kind of sexy about you in July. Like, I'm not going to lie. There's something that's kind of sexy about you, but it's almost like that. You know when you look at somebody and there's like a simmering something under the surface, and you're like, there's something about that person. There's something about you in July. Or something is simmering under the surface, this all-knowing. You know? You're not making any decisions. You're just still. You're not letting the wind take you anywhere. You're not allowing the ocean to wash you offshore, into shore, onshore. You know, you're just still. You're in like a very meditative, contemplative state of this like letting go and, God, this is really beautiful, honestly. This is probably my favorite reading. The King of Wands. Who's this? Who's this King of Wands? The Page of Wands, the Hierophant in reverse. What do they want? It's really weird. It's like somebody's pressuring you to do something. This is somebody you're going to be attracted to, somebody that's messaging you or calling you or talking to you. And it's like this is somebody who's trying to offer you some form of news or trying to tell you something, but it's like you don't agree with it, or there's a I almost want to say a disregard for what this person is doing, because I feel like this is somebody that's trying to get you to make a decision about something. You know, but it's almost like a, hey, are you going to do this? You know, even if it's like somebody trying to sleep with you, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, no. You know, you went to that party, you saw your ex is trying to push you to sleep with them. And you're like, yeah, no, dude, like, I'm good. You know, that's what it feels like. I feel like somebody's trying to get your attention. Either somebody in your family is trying to get your attention, or somebody you used to sleep with, or somebody, I feel like it's more so somebody you used to be in a relationship with, okay? Or it could be a family member. That's what it feels like. Somebody you have unfinished business with, somebody that betrayed you. But isn't that funny though? Because the reality of the situation is the more loss, right? The more loss that you acquire, because loss can be something that you actually acquire, but it shows up differently, just like karma, good or bad. It shows up not in the way that you expect. Because when you're acquiring loss, you then acquire wisdom, and then you acquire gratitude. And because this Wheel of Fortune is a representation of Jupiter, that can talk about gratitude. And gratitude changes people, because loss changes people. Loss will make you appreciate the cereal in your fucking pantry. Loss will make you appreciate that dirty ass blouse that you've held on to for 10 years. That's sitting in your drawer. You know, it will make you appreciate the smallest things, and it puts you here. It puts you in a higher vibrational state. And the thing is that you have to be solid in that high vibrational state. And the reason why is because when you're in that high vibrational state, you will have people that want a piece of that will try to tear you down and bring you back down here. You become more vulnerable and susceptible to people and things and negative energies and positive ones. But that's why you have to be like this and be able to consciously choose for yourself. So this looks pretty good, Aqua. It was a pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I offer one-on-one Zoom calls and pre-recorded readings. You can just visit www.brattytarot.com, which is right there. Follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter as well. I post astrological transits daily. Also, I have a creative writing video that is set to post on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you would like to view it, I just posted the link in the chat. You can subscribe there and check it out. All of the production, editing, and writing is all by me. Okay? So let's move on here. All right, give me a second, Pisces. All right. We got some water. What's up, S? Good to see you, baby. All right, so let's do this. Oh, ow, Pisces. Pisces, hello. All right, show me what's going on for Pisces 2023. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My poor baby's got Saturn in their sign. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. What's up, Aoife? Good to see you, honey. What's up, Michelle Lee? Okay, I got it right. Got it right this time. What's going on for my Pisces squad here? Show me July 2023. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for Pisces. Hold on for a second. All right, thanks. Sorry, sometimes I just need to take a moment. All right, let's see here. Aoife, so I'm talking about transits, not necessarily the natal charts. So a transit is when a planet is going from sign to sign, right? So it's moving in the sky. And so right now we have Saturn and it's in Pisces and it's going retrograde in Pisces. So sometimes this can talk about a reevaluation of needing to solidify our highest dreams and wishes and maybe some kind of creativity or even some kind of spiritual practice. This can also talk about us reestablishing our boundaries, okay, in whatever house Pisces is in our charts. So, for instance, if you have Pisces taking up your 11th house, which in whole sign house astrology, that would be Taurus rising. So, for instance, when you have Saturn going through your 11th house of your friendships, your communities, like minded people, humanitarian groups, etc., social media, even your biggest dreams, goals, wishes, there can be a reevaluation of your goals, dreams, wishes, your higher ideals, wishes, etc. Or because it also represents friendships and communities, you could be rethinking the friendships or communities that you want to be a part of your life, and you could be kind of creating a smaller group that you want to be a part of your life. So Pisces, Seven of Swords, the Hangman, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. You're a little stressed out about having a new beginning or starting something new. It's almost like starting over in some way, but it's not a bad thing. I think you're starting to realize that you're going to need to sacrifice something in order to pursue this. And I feel like that's what's kind of causing you a little bit of strenuous activity inside of your head, okay? You could be avoiding something. You could be avoiding a different perspective, but it feels more like you're trying to figure out how you can have two things at once. So, for instance, I thought for a while, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to need to not, write for a while. I'm going to have to, like, give up on my writing, right? Like, I didn't want to sacrifice that because I was like, tarot's like my whole life. It's my bread and butter. Like, what do I do? How can I free up my schedule to be able to write? Because that's my passion, right? And so I was like, okay, well, my astrology course is taking up, a lot of my time. So I'm like, well, I just need to go ahead and just freaking finish it within like a couple of days and just finish that bitch. And that way that'll free up a bunch of my time. You know what I mean? And that way I'll be able to replace the astrology course with my writing. Does that make sense? So it feels like maybe you're trying to figure out how to like get away with being able to do both. The Seven of Wands in reverse, you could feel like a little overwhelmed, or intimidated by something in your life. Like there's some kind of passion that you have with that Seven of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands. And it's like you're wanting to go towards it, but you may feel like it's too much to handle, or you may feel like you can't maintain everything at one time, The Knight of Cups in reverse, it's kind of putting you in a bad mood. It's putting you in a creative block, The Star, I feel like you're going to do it anyway. I feel like you're just going to do it anyway, I mean, especially if you're a Pisces rising, you in whole sign house, you have Aquarius in your 12th house, And so I feel like there is some, and the 12th house can talk about creativity, by the way. It can talk about like writing, acting, stuff like that, or film even, believe it or not. But it can also talk about spirituality and things like that. And so you may be focusing more on that side of your life. Because the Seven of Swords, the Hangman, the Star, this is more like a introspective energy is kind of what it feels like. Thinking about things, but it's like, the 12th house can also talk about like mental health. And so I feel like a lot of you are trying to take care of your mental health at this time because you could feel overwhelmed, Aoife, you want to go check out my channel? I wrote and produced and edited all of the content. I just put the link in the chat. Check it out. Hope you enjoy it. You can go comment on it if you'd like. The Five of Pentacles. Wondering if you feel like you have to leave something out that you don't want to leave, but I don't feel like you need to. Do you? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. It's almost like you feel like you have to abandon something, but you can't. You're like, I can't do it, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. It's like you're going backwards. It's like you're like, okay, I need to leave this out of my life, or and then you're kind of going backwards because we're going from the 5 to the 4. And so you're like, no, 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 I can't let go of this. You know, it's something like that is what it feels like. And so I feel like you're kind of having a hard time maybe. For some of you, you're having a hard time socializing with people. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real. Okay, some of you, especially because, so I know Pluto just went retrograde in Capricorn, but so for my Pisces rising specifically, okay, but just in general, all right, but for you know, Pluto just hit Aquarius for a very short amount of time, just in the beginning. And so that's in your 12th house. And so I'm feeling like there's a lot of transformative energy that's going on in regards to your mental health, in regards to you being alone, in regards to, some kind of creative, like creativity. And your mental health is changing. But the thing is Pluto is like basically saying, like, grow or die, bitch, you know? And so I feel like some of you are um, finding the change on your own. It's like for some of you, you may have been looking for the change that you wanted so badly in your life, but you were looking out here instead of in here. For some of you, and for some of you, you just need everybody to shut the fuck up, you know, excuse my French, and be alone and be by yourself for a while to quiet your mind and figure out, what do I want? Who am I? What do I want to create in my life? You know, why is my mental health like this? Or is my mental health affecting, because the 12th house automatically opposes the 6th house. And so is my mental health affecting my day-to-day activity? Is my mental health affecting my physical health? You know? And I mean, you know, with Saturn just left Aquarius, which is also in your guys' 12th house. You know, and this is like getting your mental health like stable and making sure that you are sound and solid, you know? And so you can be a new person. The Hierophant is asking you, like, what are your morals? What are your values? Are the people that you surrounding yourself with, are those conducive to your overall mental health? Are they going to benefit your creative spark? What do they make you feel like? You know? Yes, Aoife. I feel that, Michelle. The King of Pentacles. Who is this? The Lovers in reverse. You have somebody here who didn't choose you, or that may have blamed you for everything. What do they want from Pisces? I heard test. 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm wondering if they want to let something off of their chest. The 6 of Wands. Oh, honey. I need one more. What's this person's intentions towards Pisces? Tell me about that. Lovers in reverse. The 2 of Wands in reverse. Somebody may have not chose you, didn't pick you, or they blamed you for everything, or they were too afraid to fully commit. King of Pentacles, Lovers in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse. And I feel like this person is here. And it feels like they're trying to balance something out with you. Little give, little take, etc. And you feel like you don't know the truth. This is somebody that hurt you. I mean, this person really hurt you. And it still hurts. And then that's when your mental health comes in. So I can't remember who I was telling this to. But sometimes, and remember, Venus is going retrograde in July. It's already in the retrograde, in the shadow period right now, excuse me. And on July 22nd, 23rd, depending upon where you live in the world, it will be going retrograde. So Venus is our values. Venus is how we look. Venus is our love relationships, you know. our appearance, etc. And so wherever that's going retrograde in your chart, I feel like there's going to be a reevaluation of something. And it feels like somebody is trying to get your attention. You know, it's like this person doesn't want things to be difficult, you know, but I feel like you are still hurt by it. So it's kind of like this reevaluation. And I feel like this person is being sent to you, or this person is here because they're trying to teach you something, which most people, that's why they're in our lives. But they're trying to teach you something. They're trying to make you rehash something or look at something again because it's not over. And I'm not talking about between you and a person or you and a situation. It's not over in your minds. The situation can be long over. It can be over for 10 years. And you are still holding on to that negativity in your heart and your mind. And you have no idea the things, 12th house, that we don't even realize that we suppress in our subconscious that is affecting our day-to-day life, who we are, even what we look like. The 12th house is honestly so important. Because the 8th house is the things that we keep hidden that we know are there. The skeletons in the closet that we consciously put there. The 12th house, our subconscious, are the skeletons that we have knocked under the bed and didn't even realize it or totally forgot about. And so this is being brought back to you for you to reconcile this, not with the person or not necessarily with the situation, but what you're going to do about it inside of your head, or how you're going to heal from it or handle it. Okay? So Pisces, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can visit www.brattytarot.com. That information is right here. Also, make sure that you're following me on my Instagram and my Twitter, because I do daily astrology transits on there. Also, if you're into creative writing and you would like to view my content that was written, produced, and edited by me, you can go ahead and click the link that I just went ahead and put in the chat. Okay? And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for coming. Rick, thank you for being here. Oh, hey, Vanessa, girl. Hey. Good to see you, baby. I'm going to go ahead and do super chat questions now. Okay. Oh, dear God. I hear somebody yelling at that damn dog again. That damn dog. Yeah, we got a Rhodesian Ridgeback here, and she is wild, bro. All right, let's see here. All right, super chats. Super chats. Thank you, Rick. All right, show me super chat answers in order, please. And thank you. Super chat answers in order. You're welcome, Michelle. Aw, thanks, Aoife. Oh, damn, Rach, for real? My Venus is in Pisces. Oh, that's an exalted Pisces. That's beautiful. I really love Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer is probably my favorite Venus sign. Little gushy little bitches. But Venus in Pisces is gorgeous. I'm a Venus in Scorpio. You know, doesn't do the best there. I can be a little creepy. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Power of the P. Going to Vegas this week. How's it looking? Well, you know, I feel like you're going to go there with a little bit of money. Knight of Pentacles. But with that Two of Pentacles in reverse, just be careful, because you may spend a little bit more than you expected. I feel like you'll be all right, though. All right, just make sure that you're keeping track of your pocketbook, bitch. Love you. Astrid, hi, gorgeous. Love reading for July, please. Show me Astrid for July for love. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Earth sign, or the adult male that is Earth-like, is only trying to use you for sex or money or status or something of that case. So I want you to be careful. What else? The Eight of Swords, God. The Page of Wands. I feel like you are going to get a DM from somebody. I don't know if this is necessarily the same person, but I feel like it could be somebody that is stuck on you. Just be cautious. I don't like this King of Pentacles in reverse because I feel like there's somebody that's trying to use you. And then I feel like there's like a younger fire sign archetype that is just, I mean, I don't know if you want that. It's like somebody who's kind of really ain't about diddly squat. So I don't know. I don't feel like it's that great. Just, I feel like surround yourself in different places with different people, and I feel like you'll get different. You know what I mean? And that's what you want, of course. Shout out to Carmen for the $50. You're welcome for the Aries reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Jazz, I want to know if I should do real estate or food truck or career in general. Very confused. Show me the real estate for Jazz. Eight of Cups in reverse. Give me the food truck. You're not going to be about the food truck. The Nine of Wands in reverse, you're going to get real tired of that real quick. The Eight of Cups in reverse, I feel like you could, with the real estate, I feel like you could be like, I don't know, this is too hard. I'm going to walk away from this. I don't know if this is what I want. But then you might go back to it because you feel like you got to kind of settle for it because you can't think of anything better, to be honest. So I know that sounds crappy. Karmic Karen, love in July. Thanks, Bratty. Love these reads. You're welcome, baby. Five of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands. Okay. You could end up meeting somebody. I don't feel like you are uncertain about this person. It feels like you're having a good time. Five of Wands in reverse, no drama. You know, you're not conflicted about it. You want to hang out with this person. It could end up in a relationship, possibly. I feel like you may meet this person out and about, okay? Or around the home, in the home, something like that. Because Four of Wands, as interesting as it is, it can represent like going out and being out at an event or in public, but it can also represent like the home, you know? So, Courtney Renee. Ugh, excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice. I've been doing so many readings today. Oh my God. Let's see. Wait, did I take that? Oh my God, I didn't take Pisces off. Damn it. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Hold on. So sorry about that. Hold on. Give me a second. There. That's what I meant to do. Sorry. Okay. Courtney Renee. Hey, Bratty. What's coming towards me in July? Whatever comes out. Careful of car trouble with that Chariot in reverse, okay? Be careful of your car breaking down or something happening with your car. Just make sure that you're, like, getting it checked up with that Chariot in reverse. With that Three of Pentacles, I feel like you need to get a third opinion or a second opinion or something like that. The Knight of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you don't really know if you're wasting your time with something. And so I feel like you're just kind of following somebody else's lead or allowing somebody else to make choices for you. I kind of want to say once again, listen to the people around you or listen to a coworker or somebody who's giving you advice on something that you need to go towards. Because I feel like you're just kind of hanging there with something. Because you could just feel like you're wasting your time or you're losing your patience. So it's like you just kind of throw your hands up in the air with something. Okay. But especially with the car thing, like just be cautious or some kind of, yeah, a car. Okay. Courtney Renee, what's the energy around my finances and security? Kind of struggling with on whether or not to look for a new job. Okay, let me see. What's going on here? What does she need to do? I feel like you need to be logical about something with that Four of Swords and the Devil. The Devil can represent money, and it can represent big money, like big, big money. But I feel also because the Devil is Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is looking at us like, wait a minute, hold on. Are we taking this? Are we thinking logically? Are we structuring this? Are we making sure that we're not skipping any steps to be able to get to where it is that we need to go? That's what this is asking you to do. And so this is kind of needing to ask you to be indifferent about something or separate yourself from the emotion of some kind of decision that maybe you need to make and take a back seat for a second and really rethink or think something, especially with Venus going retrograde in July. With that Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands, I feel like you will have some form of success, but it will be something that you're passionate about. Like, it has to be something that you're passionate about, you know? It's kind of like that sense of, okay, if I offer you a 150K job a year, right? And it pays really well, obviously, but it's a job that you absolutely hate. you will like probably never get promoted, and you will hate it every day, and that $150 will never go higher. If I offer you a 70K job and it's something that you've always wanted to do and you're totally passionate about it, within some years you will get up to that 150K, you know? And so it's like that. What are you passionate about? Shiza, hey Bratty, how will it go if I reach out? Thank you. Whew, you might get blocked. 8 of Wands in reverse with the High Priestess, you know, or this person is just not saying anything. The Hangman in reverse, nothing. Crickets, baby. Why? The 3 of Wands in reverse. Oh, I heard I've been waiting on this. Be cautious, because I feel like somebody's just waiting for you to communicate, so they either give you like a 1-word answer or it's like nothing at all, you know? Like, and I feel like they've been waiting on that shit too. And this person could also be traveling right now, so, but if that's not it, ignore that. Lisa JT, hi, can you tell me how Steven feels about me? Thank you. The 2 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Swords. He feels like there's a misunderstanding between the two of you, or like either he doesn't understand you at a deeper level, or you don't understand him, or it could be mutual in that way. And so he's kind of getting to this point where maybe he doesn't want to talk about it, or it's like he just want to keep the peace with that 2 of Swords, and he just doesn't really want to make a decision on something, you know? He feels like some kind of disconnect. Alexandria, what are Vic's intentions with me? He's not really making like a definitive decision with that Judgment in reverse. He's showing up with like a little bit of love, but the Page of Cups is like something small. It's like there and then it's gone. You know? It's an easy cup to spill. What's that Ace of Pentacles? I feel like the opportunity is there, but he may feel like you're incredibly jealous, or you have some internal anger issues, or you have some spite issues, or if that Queen of Wands isn't you, it could be somebody else, okay, that he's kind of dealing with. So if you feel like this is somebody who hasn't really made a judgment call about you, then it could be because this person's involved with somebody else. Okay, if you know for a fact that that is not the case, then this could be somebody who's like, okay, well, I'm willing to work on the opportunity, but I'm not really willing to actually make a definitive decision. It's like, okay, I'm going to plant a seed here and see what kind of happens, but I'll be gone if this person acts up, or if this person acts in a way that I think that they may act. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this person will let go of you if there's like jealousy, or if there's like anger issues, or drama basically, or trying to get their attention in roundabout ways. You know, I feel like they're not going to be attracted to that. I don't know if you care. Signs and Sinks. Hi, love. Whatever comes out for me as I gave up on love. Okay. What's happening for Signs and Sinks personally in July 2023? 10 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. The Moon in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles. Hey, listen now. It feels like you're finally getting over something that you never thought that you would. I don't know what it is, but it's something about the your emotional maturity evolving. Something you've suppressed that you haven't been able to let go of for a long time. It feels like you're overcoming that. There may be something that you find out that makes you have a broader perspective on life, or that makes you feel less weighed down. And it could be something in regards to like your long-term goals, your money, your business, or a potential building of one with that 10 of Pentacles. Could also be a relationship as well. So it's like, you know, once you finally cut off that dead weight, you have no idea the things that start to come into your life, you know? So I kind of feel like that's what's going on. Alexandria, is Vic seeing a third party? Oh no, we just talked about this, didn't we? Okay, so let's see. Yep. I feel like it's a fire sign. I feel like it's a fire sign. Sun, 7 of Wands, 5 of Cups in reverse. They had some kind of problems that they're getting over. This may be a woman who feels like Vic made her compete in some way, but I feel like they are overcoming that. If you feel like this person hasn't made a definitive decision on you, like I said at the last super chat, it's because of this person. The Emperor in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups. This is somebody that he has like a selfish attachment to, I kind of want to say. Like somebody he wants to control. He kind of abuses his power with this person. I feel like this is somebody who has a naturally jealous bone in her body, but I also feel like he triggers that in her on purpose because he wants to like keep her in line, as crappy as that sounds. Because Vic is the one that's actually insecure. And so it's like, what happens when we're feeling negative, we want other people to feel the way that we're feeling, Not everybody does that, but a lot of people do. Thank you so much, Carmen, again for the 50. I will love you always as well. Thank you so much. Wagos, if I accept a job offer of Tim, will it be a good company for me? Does it have a healthy environment, good boss, and career growth, or I scout other work? Ooh. Well, it's definitely going to challenge your stability. With the Tower and the Hierophant, it's going to force you to change. I feel like it will end well with the Hierophant there, but not after some struggles and a little bit of chaos. So it's really just asking you, hey, are you willing to challenge yourself? I don't feel like it'll be easy. Oh, thanks, Signs and Sinks. Renegade, hey, Bratty, what does Spirit want me to know about my future regarding money, love, and friendships? Thank you so much. You're welcome. Let me see. Show me money. 10 of Cups, interesting. I feel like the more emotional support that you have, the more money that you're going to make. The more that you focus on the people that make you happy, the more that you're going to end up making. Maybe you go into business with a family member or work for a family member, work with one. I don't know. But there's something about you focusing more on family life or the people that emotionally support you that's going to cause you to make more money. Whatever that means for you. Let me see. What about love? The Empress. I know you're going to be pulling them. The 10 of Cups and the Empress, damn, you won't even have to do anything. You're going to be feeling good, looking good, smelling good. You're going to be creating something in the month of July. You're going to be looking incredible. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're going to the gym. Maybe you're getting a little tan. Tell me more. The Knight of Cups, oh yeah, you'll get an offer, but it won't be worthy. It won't be worthy for you. Show me friendships. The Five of Pentacles, somebody could kind of leave you high and dry, or you could feel not supported by somebody. You need to if you want to make more money, you need to surround yourself with people that make money or people that emotionally support you, because that's going to make you feel emotionally supported enough to be able to make money. Byron, I'm a Libra. Will me and my Capricorn have a reconciliation? Six of Pentacles in reverse is telling me there's not really like an equal give and take, or this could feel very one-sided, to be honest. Six of Swords, I feel like this person has kind of moved on right now. Why? Ace of Swords, because they feel like they know the truth. They feel like they have clarity. They're trying to have a new beginning. Can I get some advice for Byron? The Three of Cups is kind of telling you to find your support group, find your friends, Like, I feel like you have a friend here who is somehow going to inspire you or get you out of like a headspace. Rochelle McCoy, X, is John really in love with me? This is more like mental energy. The Magician and the Hermit in reverse. I feel like he wants to make it happen. Like this is what he feels like he knows he wants. But I don't know if he's fully there. I think he has the tools to be able to make it happen. Like there's all of the ingredients to fall in love with you. And he may be getting to that point, and that may be what he wants. And he may be manifesting that because he may have went through a growth period. Okay, but I don't feel like it's like, oh, Romeo and Juliet, Garden Gal, is someone trying to drain my sacral? Is it the Taurus or the Virgo X? Show me the Taurus. What are they doing? No, not the Taurus. The Taurus is like, oh, like I can be kind of at peace. I'm just going to be at peace with it, or I'm going to try to be, I'm kind of closing this out. What about the Virgo? Temperance? No, neither of them. The Virgo seems pretty at peace as well. The Temperance and the World, both in the upright, they seem pretty at peace. So maybe it's somebody else. Or, maybe it's just something internally. Paula's Psyche, am I on the right track with my life? Two of Wands in reverse. You got to stop playing it so safe. I feel like you're stuck at a fork in the road and you're just standing there. You know? Or it's like you think that you're doing something, but you're just kind of like running in place. You know what I mean? King of Cups. What's this about? Delivers in reverse. You need to go with your heart's desire with something. But something that you're needing to make a decision on where you're playing it too safe, you may be playing it too safe because it's a very important decision. And so there needs to be a higher self decision that you actually make. And what I mean by a higher self decision, whether this is about love, whether this is about creativity, whether it's about business, money, whatever it is, and you watch me all the time, so you probably have heard me say this before, but when I think about what the right decision is or what my higher self decision is, I ask myself, right, who is the person that I love the most, right? One of my daughters, right? My daughters. If they came to me with the question that I ask myself every day, what would I tell them to do? That is your answer. Because that's how you should be making decisions for yourself. How you would make decisions for the person or the people that you love the absolute most in the entire world. You got to live and die with you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Okay? Love you. Adriana Santos. Why is this Capricorn ignoring me? Because they're a Capricorn. I'm just kidding. Seven of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This may be somebody who actually feels like you have self-worth or self-value issues. Like somebody who overcompensates or, you know, pushes it too hard or something like this. And so this person may be seeing this as a red flag. Now, if you're like, okay, but I'm not like that. I've never showed that before. This may be somebody who feels that way about themselves and feels like they're not good enough for you in some way. You know? Like, I have literally canceled a date or, like, not wanted to go out with somebody because I thought they were too hot. For real. Like, I really have, like, I was like, oh, I don't think I can live up to that. Seriously. You know, like, I was like, yeah, no, you know, no. That person's going to cheat on me. You know, that probably wasn't the best way to go about it. It was a long time ago. Let's see. Vanessa Williams. Hi, what did Leo man Zach step back? Why? Sorry, my God. No, what? What did Leo man Zach step back after being all hot and sexy with me? You mean like why? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Six of Cups. He may be repeating a cycle with the past person, somebody who he still thinks about. Or you may remind him of somebody. King of Wands, you know, this can be like a man that's taken, you know, or, I mean, this is Leo, you know, this is somebody who, you know, there's nothing wrong with the King of Wands, but he's not always that reliable, you know, and so I feel like this is somebody who isn't changing. What is that Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's a person, you know, I do. I feel like there's a person that he keeps repeating a cycle with, to be honest. Thanks, Paula. Mimi, what is Jules' feelings towards me? Like it is unbalanced, you can't let go of something, or there is something that is not equal reciprocation, whether on his side, your side, both. I don't know. Okay. And there's something that he's just not changing his mind about. Or he may feel like if he did something wrong to you, he may feel like you just will not let it go. Okay, maybe you have every reason. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think that might be what it is. Bonnie Stewart, is Danny's ex trying to sabotage me or a relationship between him and I? Yeah. Four of Cups, Three of Swords, because she's still hurt over it. This is somebody who feels rejected, who feels like they're in pain over it. They're, like, upset. This is like somebody who's being, like, a little bit of a brat, you know? No shade towards my own name. They're being, like, a spoiled brat. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Or, wait, Rick, Bonnie Stewart wrote a revised question in a later super chat. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, you get that answer too. I don't see another Bonnie question. Am I tripping? Nicole, what's happening in love with me in July? Love you. I love you too. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Listen, if you get an opportunity, don't sit there and wait around and procrastinate, okay? Don't procrastinate on the opportunity, okay? To learn something, to build something, to do something, because you're going to be pissed that you missed the boat, all right? Let me see. Zaza, hey, Bratty, what is he not telling me? Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. He has other options. I feel like he wants to choose you, but I feel like he likes you, but I feel like he likes a lot of people, or loves you, but likes a lot of people. Seven of Cups and Ace of Cups. And I feel like he could be pulling the wool over your eyes a little bit. Zaza, what does my life look like in July? A lot of spying, Page of Swords, a lot of trust issues, Queen of Cups in reverse, some emotional issues, maybe from something that you see, you know, something that you hear, you know. So just be cautious. Like, you know, if you know looking at your ex's page is probably going to be hurtful, don't do it, you know, or whatever. Then we have S. Is there a new person coming towards me in love? What does she have to do for that to happen? I don't really see a new person. I feel like you're still not really healed from something, to be honest. I think that you are staying strong with something, which is fine, and we can stay strong all day, but you are resisting some form of healing, and you may not even realize what it is. I think that you may need to talk to somebody, or you may need to talk to a person. I don't know if it's the person that hurt you that you need to talk to, okay? Because usually that just opens doors for more crap. But I don't see somebody coming in until you, like, speak something or you make a definitive decision about something else. I don't know if that makes sense. Love advice at this time. The Fool in reverse. I don't feel like you're going to be able to take a new opportunity until you figure out what's going on in here. You know, like love doesn't, these things don't come into your life until you've made room for them. You know what I mean? So if you got like some dead weight you need to chop off, metaphorically speaking, I would definitely, the earlier question from Bonnie was retracted. Oh. I don't see any other question from Bonnie. I don't see any other question from Bonnie. I only see that one, so I'm not really sure. All right, let me shuffle a couple more. All right, guys, no more super chat questions, okay? Two more shuffles for super chat answers in order, please. All right, Vanessa Williams. Hiya, it's me. What is the situation with Scorpio man and third party? Did he drop T? Scorpio man and third party. What's going on with these two? Oh, yeah. Jesus. What happened here? The Ten of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. There's definitely like an avoidance energy going on. I feel like somebody lied to another person, okay? This is like, okay, this is too much. I can't handle this. I have to let go of this. This is a fucking burden. This is somebody that is too stubborn to talk. This is like pure stubborn energy because I feel like somebody's trying to get away with something. I don't feel like the other person's having it. I feel like we all know who's who here, but you know, that's what I'm getting. So no, I feel like he dropped her ass. Let's see. And CC Moon. What are AJ's thoughts towards me? Do you think he will confess his feelings soon? I think he wants to move forward with that Chariot. I think he's going to decide to, but that Ten of Swords in reverse makes me feel like he's still dealing with something else that he's overcoming. Or he may have like overcome something already and he's like, okay, I'm going to do this. General love reading for me this year. I'm single and ready to mingle. I'm a Virgo Libra cusp. 9/21. Oh my God, that's my birthday. My birthday is September 21st. Let's see what's going on for this. The Emperor in reverse and the Empress in the upright. Okay, I want you to be cautious because I feel like you're probably going to meet somebody that feels like your other half, but this is somebody that is not in their full divine masculine energy yet. This could be like a false twin type, or this could be somebody who has power or has the potential to be that person that you want them to be, but at what cost? And how long is that going to take? Because this is showing me with that Empress there, this is, you know, Taurus and Libra energy, but this is like the queen of all queens. This is like looking good, feeling good, smelling good, not codependent. You know, you're going to be looking sexy and gorgeous. And of course, you're going to attract somebody. But that Emperor in reverse makes me feel like you're going to attract somebody who is, who's pretending to be this, who's pretending to be that Emperor energy. But really, this person is not a man, honey. You know, the Emperor in reverse is like somebody who thinks they're a leader and they're just a beta bitch. You know, excuse my French. So, anyway, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. Rick, thank you so much. Timestamps will be up. Make sure that you guys visit BrattyTarot.com. Follow me on my channels here. I love you guys. Please enjoy the rest of your night. Rick, thank you so much. Carmen, special shout out to Carmen. Special thanks to Carmen. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh my God. Sorry. Bye, guys.